Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Tor Talk podcast. Today, we're joined by Sulphur High boys basketball coach Adam Coleman and senior workhorse Cole Doucet. So, how y'all doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for having us, Case.
Oh yeah, no problem. It's good to have y'all here. So, y'all have come off of a pretty successful basketball season, made it to the regional round of the playoffs, which is pretty impressive. What would you guys say are like some like fun like little game day traditions that you got going on?
I'll take this one first, Cole. My favorite part as coach was watching our guys just eat together as a team. We have some parents who were really good about organizing that for us, and so the opportunity to sit down and eat together as a team, that was some of my favorite times as a coach, to see our guys just enjoy each other's company, and so that was my game day tradition that I look forward to every day, just them eating together.
Yeah. Cool.
That was probably my favorite one, but I'll just say a different one. Just seeing everybody pay their dues. You got to shoot and chart 100 free throws on game day.
Ooh.
So that was good. Seeing my guys were getting ready.
Yeah, and it's definitely like easy work to get in as well. Just consistent and make sure that like no matter what, like you're always prepped for a free throw because like fouls can happen at any time of the game. Yeah. We definitely saw that in the last game of the season.
Sure.
There's plenty of fouls going on.
Yeah, we separated ourselves. There's a lot of games that were fairly close that we shot a really high percentage, and we were able to separate ourselves.
Yeah.
And of course, the opposite's also true. If you're not shooting it well from there, then so it was just it was a way for us to get dialed in and just really focus on just the smallest of details. And so I think there's nothing better than to groove your shot and make sure your shot is lined up, more so than going to the free throw line. So yeah, it was a great game day routine for those guys.
Yeah. So, Cole, how does it feel to come off such a successful senior season? You were named district MVP at All-Star selection, and you've now reached over 3,000 career points. How does that feel?
It's a great feeling. I feel accomplished, even though I wish we could have gone farther, but it does feel great.
Yeah. Who would you like accredit it to, or like what's something kind of worked you towards it the most?
Coach. Coming in on weekends and doing workouts and holding me after practice and doing extra work. And probably Deb, if I had to say another person. I couldn't play without Deb.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say he's definitely a great assister, passer. He's kind of like what you would want out of a guard, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you guys say, kind of helped lead you, the most to, an undefeated district season?
I'm sorry, say again?
So, what would kind of, help y'all, lead the most to, y'all's undefeated season in district?
Yeah, just the maturity of our team was unbelievable. The grind that it takes to go against everybody in our league is really good. And so just the ability to stay emotionally and mentally focused on the next game, their ability to take care of their bodies and physically get ready for the next game. And there's a lot of people who played large roles in that. Coach Benton, our strength coach, does a tremendous job in keeping us healthy. He does a ton of prehab. And so we didn't deal with injuries this year. Yeah. Our coaches, Coach Barmore and Coach Guidry, both were exceptional in preparing. They were always a game to 2 games ahead and preparing. I think that's what separated us in district play, was our ability to go into the next game ahead of that team as far as preparation. And then again, ultimately our guys, the players, carried out the game and got the wins. But like I said, just so many people that have a part in something that is special. Cole was mentioning Deb earlier and his ability to score the ball this year. Yeah. Nothing great is ever done alone. And so
absolutely.
It took every player. It took more than just the players there on the court on game day. We had a scout team. Our third wave of players were tremendous. They were as good and better than our opponents a lot of times when we were preparing. I mean, they were running multiple offenses that we were having to prepare for, playing multiple defenses that we don't necessarily teach, but then they picked it up so quickly. And we played in practice games before we actually played the game. And so, like I said, I just can't say enough about the entire program overall.
Yeah, so it's kind of a very adaptive and prepared style of play, you'd say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's honestly really impressive. Because I went to most of the home games throughout the year, and it was very impressive to kind of just see the guys shift. Because normally the first quarter, it was all right, but after that second half, y'all's shift, y'all's focus, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, the adjustments made, that's usually what's going to separate in a close game. And like I said, our staff was really good at seeing the adjustments needed. And then even better were our players who were so coachable and carried out those adjustments on the floor.
Yeah. So what would you say kind of like, or I would say more like, how does it feel? Because you've been named co-coach of the year last season and coach of the year this season.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of like led to that, and like, how would you say it feels to have
Look,
that honor?
It's an honor, no doubt. There's great coaches in our league, and so to be mentioned as a coach of the year is it's flattering. It's an honor, but it's a team award. You don't get that without great players.
Absolutely.
You don't get that without surrounding yourself with people who are even better than yourself. And so I've been very fortunate to do that here at Sulphur High School. I mentioned Coach Barmore and Coach Guidry, Coach Fancher. Before he took an administrator position, has played a large part and role in what we've done here. And so we just have always been able to, surround ourselves with great people from the parents in our program, part of our extended family, to, like I said, we've been blessed with some great players. One sitting here with us today, but had just been blessed with great players throughout several years here at Sulphur High.
Yeah. So Cole, you are a Starks transfer for your senior year, right? So what kind of like led you to transfer from there, and how did you feel kind of like adjusting to like a new team and a new environment?
What led me to transfer was just I needed a better opportunity to showcase what I can do against better talent, things like that. And what was the second part?
How did it kind of like feel to like adapt to like a new team and on like a new home environment?
Oh, it was nothing. It was easy. I fit in great. All the guys were welcoming, and yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was kind of just like a really like welcoming and like peaceful environment to just like come into.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Like, how would you like go about like coaching like the younger players? Like, let's say like your freshmen instead, because I know that like the junior class we have coming up, or I should say senior class coming up, and the junior class is going to be pretty big next year. And I think y'all's freshman team is pretty big too. Like, how is it kind of like coaching these guys up into like a new level?
Yeah, so our freshman team, we put a lot of stock in our sub-varsity programs. The group that will be seniors next year won the freshman league their freshman year. I believe they were 24-1. And so winning is a skill just like passing and shooting and defending. Yeah. And so we put a lot of stock into our freshman program. And the following year, the group that are sophomores now had an unbelievable freshman season as well. And so you're starting to see the fruits of their labor from younger years, even the development prior to their freshman and some of our feeder program, into their freshman league, into the JV seasons, and we try to seamlessly flow into our varsity. And so, like I said, we want them to start learning how to win the game at a lower level, and we feel like that translates and transfers into the varsity games. And so we'll continue to do that. We have a lot of promise from our freshman group. Talis Mouton as a number of other players. We're excited about developing those guys. We feel great about the incoming freshman class, and so look, the future's in really good hands. I think we're continuing to produce and build a program that Sulphur and our school is going to be really proud of.
Yeah. So, like, one thing that's like really interesting to me is kind of like y'all's like typical, like, let's say like training day. Like, what goes into that?
Yeah, there's a lot of thought put into that. That's the majority of our work as a staff is, we take a lot of pride in preparing. And so, and I know our guys do too. They kind of take on the same mindset. Game days are fun. Game days are just, we get to showcase what they have been working on, not just that week, but what they've been doing for months, sometimes for a career. And so there's a lot of time and a lot of effort. The organization of practice, like I said, is something that we take pride in. It's something that we enjoy building, and it's a lot of fun to watch those guys, just the efficiency and the skill level that they're able to display in the training. We try to make training more difficult than what it's going to be in a game. And so when they get to the game, we want the game to slow down and to be easy and to be fun.
Yeah.
And I think you saw that in our guys this year. They had a
Oh,
lot
absolutely.
of joy, a lot of emotion on the floor. And I'll take time to say this as well. Just the event Tuesday and Friday nights at Sulphur High School.
Always a big
is
day.
an event. Teams love to come. Other teams enjoy the environment to come play here. Now I think they have a tough time playing here, and so. But that's a great thing, and it's from our student body, from our families and our fans. It's from Mr. Brady, the atmosphere that he creates over there at the scores table. And so we want, even if you're not just a diehard basketball person, we want you to come and be if you're a Sulphur fan, if you're a fan of this community and of this school, this is something that we want people to come and enjoy and be a part of. Our support groups are great, from the cheer to the dance line to everybody involved. We had band in there several times this year, and just the opportunity to display the many talents that we have across our school. It's a great opportunity for us to have that at our basketball games, and it makes it fun. And the more people we get involved and be a part of what we're doing, the more enjoyable it is for us.
Yeah. And Cole, I got one last for you. What would you say, like, as a student, goes into game day?
I personally sleep on game day. I sleep in a little bit. I come to my required amount of classes, and I do what I need to do.
Yeah.
But rest is important on game day.
Absolutely. And then what would you say kind of like the student like hype for it is? Because I know you're a senior.
Oh, yeah.
And the
it's
senior
great.
class loves game day.
Yeah. Everybody's asking about, like, how many points are you going to have? Are we going to win? I'm coming to the game. Everybody's talking about it on game day.
Yeah. I'd say it's like a really big part of the student community and the student body. Like, hey, game day's coming up. We got to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank y'all for being here on, nice little Tuesday around noon. And congrats on y'all's very successful season.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And congrats on district MVP, all-star, top 200 all-time scoring. That's really impressive for high school.
I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. So thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, yeah.